Hello, everybody. This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to another JG Mental Health Fridays. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. You just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today's topic is called Bigger Than Me. In situations, we take on responsibilities. We blame someone for the effects. And with certain things, I have to ask you this one question. Have you ever asked yourself, where did it all begin? Where did it all begin? Where did this situation come at where you are taking responsibilities for other people's action? Where did it all begin to where you feel like everybody's using you as a punching bag and stuff? A second question, do you notice that it's above you after you dive deeper to see your actions? So given, thought, and I'm going to give you an example. I actually just went through this a few weeks ago to where I overextended myself to a point where my emotion was at high, and that was at the point that I said, you know what? I don't care about nobody. I don't give a damn about who you are, and I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of people using me for certain things, but then turn around and need me for certain things based on how you treat me and stuff. But then also realizing that certain actions that others do towards me or upon me is basically not my problem. And it's like, why do I got to take up for things when it's not my problem? So with those two questions will help you really see that some of these things is bigger than us. We got to look at things that make us realize that certain things is bigger than us. First, look at the history. Look at the track record of certain things that happens where you are put on into things. And when you look at the history of it, that kind of makes you realize that, this don't even why I'm involved with this. This don't even have nothing to do with me, but I'm included in something. Another thing is looking at generational patterns. With generational patterns, especially when it comes to our families, there's things that have been passed on from generation to generation to where it's more acceptable and people are now used to it. But then when it's your turn to really see, like, why am I getting the grips of it, or why am I getting all of this, slack, or all these things is happening to me, and then you realize that, I'm just the next one in line because this has been a pattern that's been going on for years and people have been sweeping it under the rug. And then looking at the trends. So when it comes to trends, we see that people do certain things because of what's out there right now, what's hot right now, what is, something that's grabbing for attention and all those different things. And with this being big, this topic of saying that things are bigger than you got to realize that sometimes when people come at you a certain way, or you take on certain things that's beyond you and beyond your control, you got to realize that, it's bigger than me because I wasn't involved with it to begin with, or it's not my problem, and you're making it my problem because you're using defense mechanisms like projection and displacement onto you when it wasn't you that caused the situation to happen and stuff. I actually been through this when I talked about this with, certain clients when they dive into certain things in their lives and they realize that, wow, this ain't even me, or this even had to do with me. This is something that had to do with somebody else a long time ago. And then they end up taking it and owning it for themselves and stuff. But the coping exercise I want to leave you with today when it comes to this topic of bigger than me is to process and see. I want you to process all the stuff that you're taking on when it comes to emotions, people, task, and all those things, and really process and break it down and really see, like, hey, do you have a hand in it? Or do you feel like this was just passed on to you and it's way bigger than you and way bigger than what you have to do? So process and see. And once you really process and see the things, you can really actually realize that this is not my willpower. This is not my house. This ain't what I was supposed to do. And I just got tagged into it because of who I am as a person, or because I have a good heart, or because I'm guilty. Not saying that you're guilty by association, but you're in association with others and now they put it on you and stuff. So process and see, just realize that things are bigger than you, so you could be able to kind of release those things so it won't be a burden for you. Other than that, that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG Manel Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the videos on there. Also, go on my website to which you check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out articles I did for Helpful Living Magazine. Check out podcast episodes I've been on and ways to connect me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. As always, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now, I believe we have to close the message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well. Be blessed. And peace.